feels like the honey badge is back.
Does. Yeah, I don't know, it was one of those weeks where I definitely felt, and I'm not just saying this now because of the result, but already Sunday night in Austin, I was just wanting it to be Friday practice. I just wanted I wanted to get back in the car, and felt like there was some things left on the table, and there was some things also with setup that we knew we could try this weekend, having a more conventional weekend, and some things that I definitely wanted to try and had some confidence in. So yeah, from lap 1 yesterday, I felt really confident. And yeah, I mean, P4 is maybe a little more than we thought, but I really, coming into quali, it wasn't about getting Q3, it was how far can we get inside. So I think as a team, we definitely had confidence, but I thought maybe with the perfect lap, it's a P6, P7, not quite a P4, so it's cool.
It's cool.
Seems like cautious expectations are paying off this weekend. So having only so few races in the season, what was your approach to driving? Because it was so easy to overdrive. It's slippery out there. Like, just try and take us into your mindset of how aggressive you felt like you could really be, because P4 is awesome.
Yeah, it's a unique track where we run pretty much max downforce, but it's super slippery because of the altitude. So it's one of those ones that you can never be too clean and too smooth because you just won't be fast. But it is a track where, yeah, you can't afford to overdrive it. You know, it's very easy for the lap to kind of unravel and get away from you. So you just have to, that's that fine line. And I feel it's, you know, definitely suits your strengths and your style, you know, just a lot of precision and like that finesse. And you feel like you could always go quicker, but the moment you try, you end up sliding and losing a bit.
But that's the problem. Because you still, even though you know it, you still want to do it right.
Of course.
And a few of the drivers have said the inconsistency through qualifying in terms of, you know, Lewis being quickest or George, and then the Ferraris obviously in the end, they're all up and down through qualifying, whereas you were there every time. Why do you think that is? Why do you think you were able to be consistent through qualifying and no one else was? This is a deep question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get in there.
There's definitely, really from like lap 1 yesterday, like we started the weekend with a bit of a different setup, and it was something that I just felt comfortable with. I think there was definitely a positive like chip on my shoulder as well. I know I haven't done much this year race-wise, but I don't know, I feel a lot like my old self, and I feel like, yeah, I can do well. So
well, that
there
was
was
quick.
just a lot of things that was that kind of was there, and it kind of brought out a lot of confidence. And I think even, you know, P3 this morning, I was P9 and I wasn't happy at all with my lap. But as opposed to kind of being frustrated with that, it gave me confidence coming into quali that, oh yeah, I can clean it up and we're going to be well inside the top 10. So little things.
And the hand, how's the dexterity?
It's
Does it feel
all right.
good?
Yeah, I'm not ready for a boxing ring yet.
I'm glad I
but it's all
high-fived
good.
that hand. When I
Yeah.
walked over and gave you the high five, I'm like, was that the good one or the bad one?
I'm throwing the ride out
Yeah.
everywhere, but no, like this is especially like turn 2, turn 3 here, you smash the curbs, and it is one that, yeah, you're quite aggressive with, and hand's been good. So yeah, I mean, I could say it's cost me 2/10 and I'd be pole today, but
There you go.
You
the
should.
reality is it's doing all right.
So what's your target for tomorrow? Have you got one in mind?
I mean, there's a part of me which says why not? Like why we can't stay at the front and fight for where we are, because you know, Yuki was great and gave me the toe in Q1 and Q2, but Q3 we got that on merit, you know, so it's not like, oh yeah, we had a bit of help when it, you know, obviously to determine the final grid position. So part of you always expects the top teams to show a little bit more on Sunday, maybe better with tire wear, things like this, but right now I'm like, why not?
And right now, you're sandwiched between the two Red Bull drivers.
Yep.
What a place to start the race from.
It's pretty cool. There's a lot of cars behind me. That feels nice. Feels nice.
Good luck
Stay
tomorrow.
behind me.
Go
Cheers.
well, go well.
Thank you.
Okay, talking of Red Bull, let's hear it from Max Verstappen now. He's in the pen.